Shalom, shalom, shalom. This brother Kwanwala coming at you with another lesson through the Spirit. Before I get into this lesson, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rachakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This lesson was sparked by watching an edifying video from a brother that going into how it's about to be mass death. All right. And, as we know, other nations is trying to join the, UN and NATO and all that because they feel like it's about to be a safe haven. But really, the UN is about to be really used for countries who got other their civilians, it's like picture another man's army who's not going to have pity upon another, nation, all right? And that's what these men are. That's what they mean. They coming from a whole nother nation to come in here and get this nation up under subjection for this NWO, all right? But the Lord already said mass death is coming, all right? And they're the ones that's going to bring the mass death. They're the sword of the Lord, all right? But this is Jeremiah 25:15. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai of Israel. And everything always got to start with Israel, all right? But like the time of creation, started with us, basically like the children of God from Adam on down until now, Yashala, all right? This says, for thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai of Israel, unto me take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, all right? This wine cup of fury is indignation, anger, curses, righteous judgment, all right? It says, and cause the nations to whom I send thee to drink, all right? And Israel is so big, each tribe can be a nation, all right? And it's also going to the other nations too, all right? It says, to whom I send to drink, and they should drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them, all right? So you're supposed to go out and prophesy and tell them, that's their way of eating the row, all right? Not literally the whole book, but just the prophecies, all right? The prophecies, all right? Because the Lord said, Lord willing, these men, we have made us a prophet unto the nations, all right? So we got to go to every creature and give out the word of the Lord, whether good or bad, judgment, period, all right? It says, verse 17, then I took the cup at the Lord's hand and made all the nations to drink unto whom the Lord has sent me, to wit Jerusalem and the cities of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation and an astonishment and a hissing and a curse as it is this day, man. And every time we sin, the Lord, kicked our ass and sent us into captivity to captivity, death to death, And now this is the last time, all right? He said he won't send us into captivity no more, all right? Our turn is over with, roughly paraphrasing, all right? It says, and a curse, to read on, and a curse as it is this day, all right? Jeremiah 15:1, it says, all right, because this is going to these curses, man. This is going to the judgment. Like I said, everything must start with Israel, all right? It says, then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards this people, all right? And it's still been like that, man. The Lord turned away from us. His son, our big brother, had to come, all right? So right now, the Lord, the elect is getting together, getting themselves right, so the Lord can be back contrary with us, all right? Back with us, turn his face towards us, man. He won't hide his face from us no more. All right, it says, yet my mind could not be towards this people, cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. All right, and Now this time is coming in. The 2/3 are about to be casted forth out of the Lord's sight, man, forever into the rebirth, man, till they come back again. Through the loins of the elect. All right, and also the wicked, they about to be casted out, man. Even though the scriptures say there's no end of all the people, so they're gonna be mingled among other nations. All right. Verse 2, it says, "And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai." All right, this is the ways they're gonna go forth, depending on your judgment, man. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, such as are deaf to death." All right, man. If you mark for death, that's what it is, man. Mass death is coming, man. Lord ain't playing, man. It says, "And such as for the sword, man. And such as for famine to famine, and such as are for captivity to captivity." And these captivities about to be these FEMA camps, man. All right. These man, a lot of mass death is about to come, man. You about to see all this UN military coming out, man. I already been seeing, YouTube videos where they be having like fields of all type of UN looking tanks, and you already been seeing we've been seeing all type of army army equipment as far as these Humvees, these vehicles. The other day, we seen one with the guns mounted on the top of the bitch, man. So what you think they about to be used for, man? The man that's about to be operating with the sword, man. All right. The Esau is about to fulfill his dream, his last hurrah. All right, because he got but a short time. All right, so he gonna do it. He said when he said to himself, when my father died, I was kill my brother Jacob, man. So he about to try to kill a lot of you Israelites, man. And it says, verse 3, "And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the sword to slay, all right, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy." All right, Lord is about to come through with a mega slaughter, man. He about to rank up high kill points through Esau, man. That's Ezekiel 14:17. "Or if I bring a sword upon that land, and say, sword, go through that land, and I cut off man and beast from it." All right, the Lord is about to send a sword through the America, which is Babylon, which is Rome. All right, really the field. All right, to anybody who don't want to bow down to this NWO order, is going to be put down by this man. All right, Lord willing, a lot of brothers make it, man. It says, this is Psalms 17:13. It says, "Arise, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked." All right, which is the wicked, which is we already know is Esau. All right. It says, "Which is thy sword." All right. And other times the Lord has used other nations, depending on who is ruling over us, to be a sword, which is a whipping stick. All right. But now this man has conquered the 4 corners of the earth, so he's going to be able to bring down his sword upon anybody who's not trying to bow down to him, man. All right, like I believe Nebuchadnezzar with the statue, man. But this is Isaiah 59:19. It says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun." All right, because everybody gonna know once all this happened that the Lord has done this, man. All right, the fear of the Lord is gonna be in all the lands when everything's all said and done with. All right, the Lord is coming really to restore His name. All right, because he done with that bullshit. You can't worship the creature more than the Creator, man. That's first and foremost, man. And Esau has done that, by deceiving. He had his short period of time where he's losing for a little season to deceive the nations. All right. And also, man, the Lord. I mean, he was created for that, man. The Lord even commended him for even doing what he's basically to do. All right. Because at that, we'll just keep going. another lesson. This is reading on. It says, and the glory from the rising of the sun when the enemy shall come in like a flood. All right. The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him, man. Lord willing, we get that standard so we'll be able to fight and get through these times, man. Get them spiritual powers, all right? But it said the enemy shall come in like a flood. A flood comes from every angle, all right? Watch a YouTube video of how floods come into towns and lands, all right? But that's how these people about to come in with these tanks, these Black Hawk helicopters, troops, fucking everything this man has created to kill you niggas, man. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another, and they shall regard not their kings nor their princes, and course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, so even the civilians, all right, they're not gonna regard the laws with that martial law shit. They're gonna be a part of that, man. Whatever they want, it's gonna be in their power, their hands. You got it, they want it, they're gonna get it, all right? And you already know they got more guns, all right? It's the only thing you can really trust in is the Lord in this time, man. That's what we've been trying to tell y'all for the longest, all right? From the elders on down, all right? It says, 2 Ezra 15:17, man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to, man. The 10 parts of the city, all right? It's about to be blockades from sector to sector. And if depending on your level of rank in society, as far as position and authority, you're not making it past, a certain line, man. All right? It says, for because of the pride of the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, and man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because people ain't gonna have shit. We're getting into times where these trucks is about to stop importing stuff, man. Goods, all right, victuals, all right. That's about to disappear, all right. Hard times is about to come in, man, and a lot of people ain't ready for that. All right, it was a quote where it said, "Hard times make hard men, and easy times make weak men." And all right, it's been easy, man. A lot of the scriptures say we have been spoiled here, all right, and a lot of people used to Babylon, all right. We're about to keep going. It says, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. Read Leviticus 26:25. Read Ezekiel 4:16. 2 Ezra 6:22. All right. It says, and for great tribulation. All right, great tribulation, man. The tribulation is something that it's gonna be hard. All right, man. The scriptures say through much tribulation shall you enter to the kingdom, man. Troublesome times, all right? It's Isaiah 65:11, going to end out with this. It says, but you are they that forsake the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that forget my holy mountain, all right, man? You wicked ass niggas that prepare a table for that troop, man. You are prepared for slaughter, all right? It says, and furnish a drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, all right? And you shall all bow down to the slaughter. All right, so it's a certain amount of men, which 2/3, which is 66.6%, which goes hand in hand with the number of the beast. All right, which y'all gonna bow down to the slaughter. All right, it says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall bow down to the slaughter. All right, because when I called, man, you got men who've been calling you since the time of the dry bones, man. 69. All right. It says, you did not answer, and when I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose what wherein I delighted not. All right, man. So y'all keep walking contrary to the Lord gonna walk contrary to you, and you already got a ticket for that Jeremiah 17:13, man. But Lord willing, this was edifying to the Lord's elect. Until next time, shalom and abba, man.